It's 15 months since the death of Mahsa Amini, the 22-year-old who allegedly violated Iran's strict dress code for women. Yet the bravery she brought about lives on. For months, it could be heard in the streets, cries of defiance from those who dared stand up to the regime. Now it is harder to spot, but no less inspiring. In the brutal crackdown, protesters suffered terrible injuries. 3 activists, Lucy met most, lost all or part of their sight after being deliberately shot with pellets and birdshot. They've since escaped to Germany and refused to be swallowed up by the darkness, confident their resistance will lead to a better future.
Mercedeh was shot in the street as she stood next to her mother at a protest. Zaniyar was 17 when he was fired at 11 times. And Ali heard only his daughter's screams as their car was littered with bullets. 3 Iranians robbed of their sight by the Islamic Republic's brutal crackdown on dissent, now having to move through the world differently. Ali and his family got to Germany just a few weeks ago on humanitarian visas. He was shot by security forces for posting an anti-regime message online.
I
remember hearing the guns explode, the car windows shatter. I put my hands on my face and then I passed out. I thought, I'm dead, I'm gone.
This is just air, okay?
This is the first time Ali has seen a doctor about his eye in 6 months. All of us waited to find out what the verdict would be.
Okay, thank you very much.
On the right, there are 2,600 cells. And on the left, none. They are all gone.
The doctor has just told Ali that his left eye is completely black. There are no cells in it. He will not regain his sight in that eye. But he also told him that the sight in the right eye is likely to deteriorate quickly too, because that was also injured.
I'm happy I gave my eye for Iran, for the cause I believe in. For my Respina. This is a new, better life.
Respina told us, my daddy is Iran's hero. They are far away from the Islamic Republic here, but hampered and haunted in unimaginable ways. Zaniyar is feeling his way through the darkness too.
They shot me in the right shoulder, in both my eyes, my throat, my head. I was a 17-year-old boy who couldn't walk, talk, or go to the toilet by myself.
After he was injured at a protest, government forces came repeatedly to Zaniyar's home and threatened his family. His life was in danger, so they sold everything and escaped to Turkey. His father then paid traffickers to get them all to Europe. This was how Zaniyar spent his 18th birthday.
6 days we were on a dinghy with no food and very little to drink. I left Iran to survive.
The day after we met him, Zaniyar had his right eyeball removed.
I was a great boxer. I wanted to be a pilot. Now, all my dreams are destroyed.
Professor Parasta is the surgeon who's helped all of them, an Iranian who's lived in Munich for nearly 20 years.
All of these injuries have done with a distance less than 10 meters. So it's aimed, and they have shot them into the face. This makes you not only angry, it's shocking actually.
These are the sounds of a new life, though, a decision to choose optimism over despair.
I've always had the spirit of a warrior, but I'm even stronger now.
Mercedeh was shot in the legs and blinded by Iran's Revolutionary Guards. She's endured 3 long operations on her eye.
Cold weather, warm weather, light, they all hurt my eye.
But it is still the rising dawn she sees, not the setting sun.
Even at that moment, I didn't regret what I did. One of the reasons I left was for my daughter's future. She has a beautiful voice, but you're not even allowed to sing in Iran.
Her daughter Rosa is rising to the challenge of life in a new country, while her mother faces her own, confronting fear and the unknown with strength. Lucy Watson, News at 10, Munich, Germany.